I have exam this afternoon and I have 1 hour left to know about Sukuk. Let's do this. Shafiqah, can you help me? Can you explain about Sukuk and bond?
Oh, get in. I will explain inside.
Alright. Shafiqah, I need to know what is Sukuk and what is bond.
Okay, Nana. Bond is known as a fixed income security, and is also an instrument catered for the purpose of to raising the capital. And Sukuk is actually a financial product which is designed to be Sharia compliant, and it represents ownership of the asset, and it is not merely a loan. Yes, there is a hadith saying that when a man receives a riba, it is 36 times worse than committing an adultery. And Sukuk can increase in value when the asset increase in value, while bond have fixed interest that making them riba. That's true.
So Shafiqah, Sukuk and bond are the same thing, but Sukuk is Sharia compliance and bond is not Sharia compliant. Am I right?
Yes, that's true.
And a man who receives riba is worse than doing adultery?
Yes.
Alright, thank you guys!
Bye!
Okay, now I need to know what is the category for Sukuk. Adleena,
Yes.
Can you tell me what is the category for Sukuk?
Sure. So the first category is asset-based sukuk. In asset-based sukuk, when this structure, the sukuk is actually based on an asset. It's not really about the asset. When structuring, scholars insist on using an asset instead of documents, because if you were to use a document, it actually very much replicates loan contract. And in loan contract, it entails riba, so it's basically non-Sharia compliant. Asset-based sukuk, they actually use loan contract, but what they did to make it Sharia compliant is actually they mix it up with the ijarah contract, just for the sake of making it Sharia compliant. In asset-based sukuk, what they normally do is they use sale and leaseback contract. What happens here is when they use this contract, it doesn't result in a true sale, meaning here there's no genuine transfer of ownership between the seller and the buyer, meaning the buyer don't own the asset. The second category is the asset-backed sukuk. What it means here, it's actually about the asset. What they use is like the contract of musyarakah, mudarabah, whereby the investor have a say, and then the cash flow varies with the performance. Let's say the asset is able to generate great amount of revenue, so basically the return to the investor will be great. These points it is basically saying that asset-backed sukuk is more Islamic than the asset-based sukuk. Oh, sorry, I have to take this.
Alright, thank you Adleena. Okay, now I need to know what are the advantages and disadvantages of Sukuk. Should I ask? Alia,
Yes, hi.
can you tell me the advantages and disadvantages of Sukuk?
OMG Nah, by the way, I'm reading about it just now. Sukuk can play an important part in development of Islamic market and banking system. The main advantage of Sukuk is to comply with the Sharia compliance while boosting the standard living in Islamic society and developing the society's economies. However, Sukuk bring another several important benefit. Okay, firstly, Sukuk provide an ideal way of financing large projects for the public goods. Since there are many economic activities or projects that are result of individuals, companies, in the case of various developing Islamic economies and governments. In these cases, Sukuk are perfect for financing projects while it not contain the interest-based debt, which is totally against the Sharia compliant. Okay, secondly, Sukuk are the ideal products for the investors on the secondary market that are looking for investment that can be liquidated easily. Okay, for the disadvantages, the standardization of documents for Sukuk issuance has been slow to develop, and this can have adverse cost implications. And the second one is, as Sharia scholars have differing views to how compliant the structures are, there is no absolute unified and settled body of opinion on these issues.
Oh, so those are the advantages and disadvantages of Sukuk. Alia, can I borrow your laptop for a while?
Sure.
Thank you.
Green Sukuk are Sharia compliant investment in renewable energy and other environmental assets. This investment address the concern for protecting the environment, which one of the objective of Maqasid Sharia. They are not only involved in Sharia compliant investment but also socially responsible to protect the environment while raising capital.
Okay, I think I'm ready to take the exam now. Let's do this.